stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 901 show. It is show time. All right. That's right. Now, Tuesday night, I know y'all watching your stuff on your TVs, your devices of your regular programming. However, one good thing about the 901 show is that I always go back and see it anytime. The 901 show page, our Facebook, and on YouTube under our channel, The Emily Pearl Show. So let's get started. Now, y'all are right out there. Y'all are right. All right, then. Let me bring in, of course, the co-hostess of the Moses, none other than Sybil Marie Presley. She'll be coming in one. All right. Hey, Sybil, how you doing?
Well, hi. I've enjoyed this beautiful fall day with a nice breeze going and looking at all the pretty leaves on the tree, the different colors. My favorite time of the year, besides, of course, the Christmas season.
Okay, and it's favorite time of the year because it's your birthday month.
Well, it sure enough is. I'm celebrating my birthday the entire month of November, and it was November the 22nd, and me and Emily and a few of our friends celebrated and had a wonderful time. So I started a brand new year, and thank God that I'm still here, healthy and happy, and hopefully I can be a blessing to other people and see my family soon. You know, I've been stuck not being able to travel, so hopefully sometime in the future. I got a brand new great granddaughter, and she's 3 months old now. I hope I can see her before she starts walking.
Well, it doesn't make any difference what time you see her, as long as we get rid of this COVID.
Right, and I do get to see a lot of her videos on Facebook and talk to my family and stay in touch that way.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we can mold. We are human beings. We're flexible and we are durable. We'll get through this. All right. So look, we're not gonna waste any more time. We have a special guest. I want you to tell everybody about him in just a minute. First thing we're gonna do. Oh, I forgot to put up the greetings. That's what we're doing now, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been busy. This week we had to do a video for a no coming up project for Christmas from one of our good friends, artists from Canada, who is now in Costa Rica, and she's producing right now a Christmas video. So we went Sunday to our location to do it, and it was rainy, it was cold, and we had to put it off until last night. And it was even cold last night, but we safe distanced and we got it done. Yeah. So, but our boy was I tired. My knees had given out after those 2 days. I tell you, I had to go like 1, 2, 3 before I get up off the sofa. So we're gonna take a little commercial break right now, and then when we come back, we're going to introduce our guests. All right. Okay, y'all, don't go away because we will be right back. I want to remind you guys about the contest that we're having on the Emily Pearl Show. Don't want to forget about that. And that's what you're going to hear right now, okay? Because Friday night is the last night to get the last clue. So you got to tune in on Friday night, okay? So listen up, y'all.
Extra, extra, extra. Hear all about it. About what?
Haven't you heard? Heard about what? The big contest. What contest?
The Emily Pearl Show is having a trivia contest about M. Pearls, that movie.
Oh, I saw that. It was awesome. How do I participate? When does the contest start? It's already started. The trivia questions will be posted on December the 1st. So just answer the questions correctly, and you can win one of 3 prizes. Details of the prizes will be posted with the trivia questions survey on December 1st. Awesome! Yeah, awesome. I'm going to tell all my friends today. Me too. So tell everyone today. Plus, they can watch the movie so they will have a better chance at winning.
So how can they watch?
Just watch the Emily Pearl Show on Facebook Live on Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. for clues and answers.
So tell everyone today. Plus, they can watch the movie so they will have a better chance at winning.
Where can they watch it? It's streaming online now at www.pantaflix.com. PANTAFLIX.com. Sign up free with Pantaflix.com streaming platform. Then look for the M Pearls movie and watch it. So don't forget to tell everybody, I'm already on it. All right. I am bringing back in Sybil so that she can introduce our guest for tonight. We have a sort of what you call delicious guest for tonight because he's going to be talking about something that we all like. Sybil, take it away.
Well, our special guest tonight on the 901 show is Chef Chris Moore, right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And he has appeared on the Food Network on the show called Chopped. I've watched Chopped many times. I love that show. And he is a trailblazer in Memphis. He is the owner and operator at More Food Catering, and he's the owner of Hemp Flavors Restaurant. So, Chef Moore, welcome to the 901 show. Tell us what's cooking.
All right, we're going to get Chef Moore right in the studio. He'll be in one. Hey, Chef, welcome.
Hi.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Hold on. Okay, talk now. Unmute your computer. On your end. Okay, you unmuted in the studio. We could hear you when you was in the green room. Did you do something different? Let me refresh the studio and see if that'll get you back right.
Can you hear us?
Okay, say something. Okay, how about just taking out your earplugs and just talk to your computer? Pull it out. And then we can know if it's your computer for sure. Okay, no, still can't hear you, so it's on your end. What did you do? Is it different? Okay, you want to sign out and come back in? Oh, you know what it is? Okay, you know what it is. He thinks. We could hear him just fine when he came into the green room. I must say that he was a guest that was on time. We had a chance to get to know him a little bit, and but we want to hear more. More got more to tell us. Say something. No, we still can't hear you. You had to have done something to your computer. You want to try to go out and sign back in because the studio is showing that we have you speaking open on this end.
You want me to call him up?
No, I wouldn't call him up, let him get it situated because it's on his end. See what you just say, you keep going in and out. It's coming in on your end. You're unmuting it, you're muting yourself somehow on your end. Mm-hmm. Okay, see now the studio is showing that you are muted. So it's definitely on your end. I think that you may have I think that when the intro was playing and you saw that you were muted, I think you unmuted it and it must have got stuck. But the studio always mute everybody when the intro and commercials are playing. You want to try to go out and come back in, just go back out and come click back in on the link that you came in originally. And then maybe it'll unmute. So we're gonna let him do that. I will take the blame for that because I was giving him the studio tips and I forgot to tell him that the studio is controlled on this end, and whenever they see them that they are muted, that they should not touch anything. So that's my fault. I apologize. Meanwhile, okay, you're back in. Okay, yeah, we can hear you now. But let me bring you back in. I'm bringing you back in the studio. Okay. Did you find out what the problem was?
Yeah, my wife had to come in and save the day. Yeah, she had to restart it. Yeah, she usually my technical advisor.
What would
I
you
just show
guys
up.
do without us women? I'll tell you.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
That's good answer. Good answer.
Yes, well. Yes, well.
All right then. So now let's get some questions answered here. Sybil, you want to start interviewing our guests?
I certainly do. I understand your restaurant has a very unusual name.
Yes, ma'am.
What a
Yes, ma'am.
combo! You want to talk about the your hemp flavors restaurant?
Well, actually, hemp flavors is I have two businesses. Is hemp flavors is which is our condiment brand. That's a condiment and a frozen food brand, and we also have another company called it was More Food Catering, but now we rebranded and it's called Memories. Memories by
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hemp flavors. We started off our hemp flavor, the condiment brand. That initially was we started doing dinners and catering and things of that nature, but we separated the brands totally. So customers who doesn't indulge in CBD infused products, they can still have the option to have some different cuisines, and you can still purchase your hemp flavors on the side with as well.
That's marvelous. So you came up with
Thank you.
maybe different sauces. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yes, ma'am. We initially started with hemp buffalo. That was our first sauce. Then that grew to barbecue. We have vinaigrettes. We have cocktail mixes, wines, syrups, seasoning. We are the patent holders. Well, we have a patent pending on our seasoning and the process of how we infuse our CBD condiments.
Wow, that's just amazing. Whatever inspired you to put hemp into sauces?
Well,
That's very unusual.
yes, man. Well, actually, initially, my wife, when I was working in Martha's Vineyard, I was a chef down in Martha's Vineyard last year, and my wife, she sold edibles initially. Then we sold edibles, but we found out with the edibles that the market was saturated. So we wanted to kind of do something to kind of create our own lane. There's something that nobody has ever been doing, and we started, putting two together. So, first we started the hot sauce because it's just so popular. We had a hot sauce that we do that everybody pretty much enjoyed it. Then we mixed the oil with the sauce. Then it just been took off from there, and we just been the whole hemp flavors are born.
On your sauces, can people? Is your restaurant a physical restaurant?
Well, this is physical. Well, we have a personal chef service. It's a personal chef, in-home personal chef service. So we come to your home, and we give you a five-star restaurant experience inside of your home. So we have a commissary kitchen where we do our prep and everything else for our customers. Then we'll prep and execute inside of the customer's home, depending on whatever their wishes
Wow.
are.
Well, that's wonderful. Do you give private cooking lessons as well?
Absolutely, yes, yes, ma'am. We cater a lot of cooks, that want to be chefs, or a lot of home cooks, inspiring home cooks. Our goal is to inspire them and get them rounded off so they can know not only reason why they do things, but the reason and how they do things. We want them to know the root of why do we sear food like this, or why do we flambe this, or why do we broom why or julienne cut this. Even though we do parties, birthday parties, just different type of events, special events for individuals. But we want to try to make sure that the culinarian is secure with their skills so they can get to the next level.
On your in-home private parties, is there like a certain amount of a minimum amount of people
Yes, ma'am.
before you
We
come?
Well, we typically do eight, but we can we not necessarily have a minimum. We have a minimum amount for us to come. Like we start off at $99 plus the food cost. But we're real personal. We want everybody to be able to experience the chef experience. So I'm not we're not like the money hungry. Oh, you have to have this, but
Oh,
it
that's
just
not, that's reasonable.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Actually, Hmm.
Oh yes, man.
And
We're
so,
just trying to get everybody get to just basically experience, like a professional chef, if you will, because a lot of people have a lot of home cooks who claim to be chefs and they can cook. Don't get me wrong, a lot of them can cook, but far as the explaining why and trying to be the technical
right.
aspect and showing them, how and where their food originate from, and how to blend, season, and spices. That's something that we specialize in.
Well, that's very unique. And you also have, like you said, catering and events. You want
Yes,
to
yes,
elaborate on that?
yes, ma'am. We do the in-home personal assistant. We just had an event yesterday. Where we have our company is called Memories. We essentially try to set up the venue so the customer they can remember the event, 10, 20, 30 years down the line. We take different pictures of, the couple depending on whatever event. We place them around through the home. We create poems for my wife is good at it. She create poems for every man. If it's a man trying to surprise his wife or a wife trying to surprise her husband, she'll create a poem for each guest. Do rose petals around the house. Do 4, 5, 6 course meal inside your home. You just a lot of our customers, even though I don't like to brag, they say they we're better than a lot of Texas de Brazil or Roof Chris or things of that nature because our service. We're extremely huge on a customer service. We want every customer to know that their money is extremely well spent, and we appreciate every one of them.
Yeah. And, Thanksgiving is coming up. Do you have any Thanksgiving dinner tips that you'd like to share with our audience?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. I know a lot of individuals they're probably gonna be cooking like turkeys. So I know a solution. What I do with my turkey is I put them in a brine. If you put your turkey in a water brine overnight, your turkey will come out succulent and juicy and moist all the way through.
Put it in a what? Wait, Chris. Put it in a
Yes, ma'am.
what?
A water brine.
What is that? You have to
What's
tell
a
us what that
brine?
is.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was well, brine is it's a wet seasoning mixture to be able to basically to
Uh,
use to permeate flavor throughout the penetrate flavor
uh,
throughout the
like
entire
a
turkey.
like a marinade.
Yes, ma'am. But it includes more so water. How do you?
Ah,
Yes, ma'am. So when you're creating a brine, you're going to want to use one part. You're going to use for every gallon of water that you use, depending on how the turkey size, you want to use 1 cup of sugar. So you have a pretty
oh,
small so you have a pretty small turkey. You want to use 1 cup, 1 gallon of water to 1 cup of sugar. Then I mean to sugar and salt. So if you do 1 gallon of water, you do 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of salt, then you can season it with whatever. If you want to put lemon in there,
oh,
you want to put garlic, you want to do fresh herbs, you just put that in there with some ice cold water and you leave it in your refrigerator overnight. The next morning, you
wow.
pull your turkey out, pat it dry, and when you want to season it, you want to season it with spices because you want to have that salt that's already got into the bone, so you don't need too much salt. So if you
Yeah.
want to put any different spices on the outside, some paprika, depending on how exotic you want to go, you can put some spices or the rubs on the outside of it. Bake it until your red thermometer comes out, then you'll have a juicy succulent turkey every time.
Wow.
I never did that before.
Oh yes, man. That's my go-to because like the turkeys, you have to baste them, you have to watch them, a whole lot, for them to continue to stay moist. So if you
Yeah,
put it in that brine,
I can remember my mother basting, but
yes, man. Yeah,
I
that
never
that baste is
I
man.
was too lazy to baste mine,
Oh yeah,
Chris.
that-
I must confess.
yes, man. Yes, man. It's all different strokes for different folks. So
Yeah.
yes,
I
man.
was so glad when they came out with those cook
The
bags.
turkey bash, yes, man. Yeah, my
Yeah.
auntie, man, my
Yeah.
auntie loved
Yeah.
that. Yeah, those are really good, and those are successful too. So if you have it, that's a good option as well. But like for me, with that brine, you can't go wrong. I had one of my employees. Me and my wife had a restaurant on Jackson Avenue a few years back, and one of my employees, he's telling me, you gotta put that chicken in that brine. You gotta put that chicken in that brine. And first, initially, I didn't really pay him attention. Then I tried it one time. I haven't turned back since.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
Yes,
putting a
ma'am.
lot of love in it for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the whole art of foods. The customers feel your energy. If you got it having a good day, the customers are gonna know your food by your taste of your
I
food.
know, right?
So
You don't have to
yeah,
tell
so
me because
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I've
The
had.
energy pass on.
I'm gonna just share a little joke with you. True joke, true life stories. Because
Mhm,
I've been married 3 times.
mhm.
And when my husband and I wasn't on good terms and I had to cook, the food tasted awful.
That's how it is. Like, here, come on, get it. Just come on, take this rations.
It really does make a difference what mood the cook is in.
It
Absolutely.
sure does. And speaking of marriage, I read in your bio that you met your beautiful wife. I think you was doing a seminar or a
Oh yeah, it's
speech
a
or
culinary
something
school.
like
Yeah.
that. And
Yes,
there
yes,
she
ma'am.
showed up, and lo and behold, she was interested in chef type things. And then y'all
Yes,
got
ma'am.
married and went into business together.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, the first day I seen her walking into the hallway at culinary school. She's like, "Oh my God, that woman is gorgeous." So, sure enough, the next day, I hosted the orientations at Lacole, and I never hosted. They just came out the blue and just said, "Chris, we want you," because I was ambassador. I was the fastest. I had my ambassador's nomination, the fastest in the school. So we basically was in charge to bringing the new students and showing what the school is like and things like that. And I seen her in orientation, locked eyes with her. From there, that's all she wrote. I went over. We talked. I cooked her dinner one night and cooked her dinner. We had wine and we just been rocking and doing cool. Been cooking ever since.
Well, that is a true fairy tale. I like
Yes,
that.
ma'am. Yes,
How
ma'am.
many years y'all been married?
We married 3 years. We've been together 8.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. We
You're
appreciate
still
Congratulations.
it.
newlyweds.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But listen, we're going to take a little break so we can share this show. And when we come back, I want you to tell the audience all about your experience of being on that television food network cooking. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, then. Listen, y'all. Y'all stay tuned, and we're going to be right back. Don't go away. But taking a little break so that Chris might get some water. Sybil might take a little break. And you guys, listen, share the show because y'all know y'all got to be in the kitchen tomorrow. if you like some of my past family folk, you're going to be in the kitchen Thursday morning too. Somebody said what you said. All right, then, listen, we're going to be right back. Just take a note of our sponsors and supporters. These are strong supporters of our shows. And I want you guys to also patronize them, okay? All right, then. So we'll be right back. Since we're talking about food, I'm going to definitely show our first supporter and sponsor for the past 7 years. Y'all know who it is. Y'all ready?
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
Hi, I'm Tanya Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking natural action structured water is the way nature intended water to be, from the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with natural action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use natural action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit, and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup, and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it, and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking natural action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty, so you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
All right, then. Well, I'm here to tell you that everything you heard is true from both of our supporters. We love the covered restaurant. Charles Cavella and his family treat us like family. And they do have good food. Anybody in Memphis knows that. And I can tell you that everything that Tanya said about the structured water is true. I mean, I've been using structured water for 2 years now, and I have to cut my nails because they grow so long. And these are my natural nails. You see, so you can stop spending that $20 and $30, ladies, that y'all spend at the nail shop, and just get some clean water in your bodies, and your body will do what it's supposed to do. I used to have psoriasis all over my skin, and I used to have a prescription for ointment for. I don't have psoriasis anymore because I have a shower head and I have the handheld unit. And for as those of you who are on medication like myself, it does help absorb the medication faster and rid your body of any extra toxins that come from the medication. Yes, and this is the honest to God truth. I had a case of really bad pneumonia, thought I had COVID, was in the hospital September the 2nd. Thought I was going to be there a week. September the 4th, they said I could go home. My body was healing so fast. And the doctors couldn't even believe it. The doctor came in and said, "Well, you're looking better than you did yesterday. In fact, you look good enough to go home." She said, "I can't believe it." So, but that just goes to show you God first, and then clean water, and you'll be set. Seriously. All right, I'm gonna bring Sybil back in because she can tell you something about structured water. Then we're gonna bring our guests back in as well. Sybil, you can testify to
Oh yeah,
structured water
I
too.
love yeah, I love my structured water, and I wouldn't do without it. I even cook in it,
I do too. I cook
and
all my food in it. I brew
mhm.
my coffee in it with it.
I brew my tea in it.
I cook with anything that I have to use water for my recipe. I use structured water, and boy, does the food taste better. It really
It sure
does.
does. And you know what? You can get more information on getting your own portable structured water unit.
It
It's
was
just
on
like,
there. A TPS. It's
well, yeah, but sometimes people don't write it down fast.
well, it's
So
10406 1406 763 8377.
there you go.
And
Mhm.
or I know what Silver wants to say. So go ahead and say it, Silver.
Or you can call me 901-643-1982. 901-643-1982, and structured water will change your life and recharge your battery. So now I guess I'm ready to get back with our special guest, if Emily
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, we're gonna bring our special guest back into the studio. Mr. Chris Moore, Chef Chris Moore. And hold on, let me find him. Where are you, Chris? He was just there. He probably popped back in. He may have gotten disconnected, but he should not have. He's not in the studio. Chris, can you come back into the studio? What is that? Where'd that picture come from? Okay. Okay, 901. We know it's your show. We're looking for the guest. He was just there. Okay. So when he comes back in, you want to text him right quick, Civil. Oh no, he's here. Okay, he just popped back in. I'll bring him back in. Okay. He's in one, two, three. There he is. Hey Chris. Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
hey,
Sorry we lost you there. I don't know.
no
It
worries,
could,
no worries.
but just sometimes the stream just get broken up because so many people are streaming on the internet right now, especially on Facebook.
Yeah,
So we're used to technical difficulties arising now since COVID has come.
yeah,
But believe me, before COVID, we didn't have hardly any
no worries, no worries.
interruptions or disconnections, right? So we apologize for studio
No worries.
technical. Yeah. So now you tell us when, why, and where you went on a Food Network.
Oh, I went. It was. roughly about 4 years ago, I went on Food Network's Chopped in Manhattan, New York. They flew me and my wife out down there. We was in Manhattan for about 3 days. I competed down there, cut my hand, and it was a slippery slope. It was, but what's good from from the situation, they contacted me thus again about a redemption episode. They like my bio, they like my structure and everything else. So I'm just waiting on the call. Of course, because COVID threw a lot of the dates
Oh yeah.
off. So just waiting on the call to go back again and show them what it is now.
So how
Let
did you
us know
like? How did
yeah, let us
how
know.
how how did you like New York?
It was beautiful. It just so happened I
I love
competed. And it just so happened I competed around my wife's birthday, the same week as my wife's birthday. So she had a free trip down
it.
there
Wow.
for her birthday. We explored down there. After the show, I explored. The night of, we kind of chilled, just had some dinner went on, but we went down to Harlem. We
Oh
went
yeah.
everywhere sightseeing, and we went pretty much eating everywhere we could think of. My
Did
wife.
y'all get a chance to ride the subway?
Oh, we did, of course. Yes, ma'am. We rode the subway. We went to Times Square. We went to we was just traveling everywhere. The only thing is the Uber is so expensive. Every time we got in one,
And
$33, $34. Right up the street. I'm like,
taxes,
what? Yeah,
taxes too. Taxes are
yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. It was just, but it's a beautiful city. But the only thing is like, it's really nowhere with no grass. Is that it's like buildings
No
cover the whole
grass.
entire. Yeah, the buildings cover the whole entire city. We got like a
No.
park, with a little grass over here, but it's like no
Yes.
grass, no
You have to go to New
trees.
York State to see
Yeah,
grass. Yeah.
yeah, for
No,
sure.
it's
It's
no
just like it's
grass
just
in the city. No grass in the
yeah,
city.
yeah. It's like it's just crazy. I guess we was in like they call it red light district over there, so it was just like a whole lot of businesses, and
Yeah.
it was just. But it was a great, a really really great experience. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
because
that's where I like to stay though. When I go, I
yeah,
like to stay at a hotel in Manhattan.
yes, man.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Because that's where
yeah,
the action is.
absolutely. Yeah, we for sure seen a
Yeah.
lot of it. We was at the I think it's called Excelsior Hotel. Hotel's like three
Oh,
hundred fifty
Excelsior.
dollars. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
Excelsior.
well,
Yeah,
well, well.
yeah. The Excelsior, yeah, the Excelsior Hotel.
Yeah, I've been inside the Excelsior. I didn't
Yeah,
stay
yeah. It
out
was
there
really really
overnight.
nice.
Really
Yeah, it was even
nice.
better when it wasn't on my dime. Yeah, that was a good thing. So
For
yeah,
real.
absolutely. So
Mhm.
it was a real great experience. I have a lot of even since the show, I've been having people. When I worked at Martha's Vineyard, the recruiter from the recruiter seen the episode and got my contact information from the network. Then called me from there. And had a job to working in Martha's Vineyard and island in Manhattan. I mean, not Manhattan, Massachusetts. We cooked for Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. A lot of high profile
Wow.
clients. Yeah, so we cooked for a lot of the restaurant we worked at is called Atlantic Fish and Chop House, and it's like a private, like real, not I don't gonna say super exclusive, but a lot of celebrity, a lot of people come down there. They want to come to the island
Bu-
and relax and
Bougie, bougie.
yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my wife went down there, but they treated her like a queen. That was she really enjoyed that. They fed her, gave her drinks, and anything she wanted, they gave it to her,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the environment just like is just real inviting, and like they supportive, This is a real nice community out there.
And that was in Massachusetts.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Martha's
Mhm.
Vineyard.
Yeah, Martin Vanger.
I've
It's
never been. I've never been to
uh,
Massachusetts. That's why I was
oh
asking him
yeah,
something.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah.
And
It's
I,
like a
and I wanted to make sure that the audience knew that he wasn't talking about New York because we had just finished talking about New York.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
hmm Now,
Yeah,
so
it actually wasn't too far.
what dishes did you do in your competition?
Oh, there we was making squab. Initially I was going to,
Yeah.
yeah, squab.
That's
See,
pigeons.
what?
Isn't that
Yes,
pigeons?
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. But initially before I come in, I was planning on making on a squab slider. I was gonna take the squab meat and
You
grind it
cut
up
your
because
hand.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. See,
Ah.
I had a fillet knife because squab it has real, thick skin on the outside. So I was trying to take my knife and to cut the squab. with that and my nerves, I got 20 cameras on me, you know, and all the
Oh,
pressure.
yeah,
That
yeah.
the fillet knife went straight through the squab and pinched my cuticle. But initially, my
Oh,
hand wasn't bleeding, so I just put some, you know, two gloves on the outside of it as precaution. But when the judge seen I was, you know, going back and forth, and the judge seen my hand, they automatically made me go to the paramedics. They had to wrap it up, clean it, and they took
they
all
have
my
to.
stuff that yeah, they took all my stuff I was working on, discarded it, you know. Then it was just a wild experience. It was like it was
So
just a
you
wild
didn't get to do
experience.
anything else.
Yeah, no, yeah, we did a squab. I did it was actually did a when I the dish I prepared was it was a roasted squab with sauteed Brussels sprouts, asparagus spinach with peanut peanut soup because we had squab, salted peaches, peanut soup, and collard greens. And I did like Brussels sprouts with collard greens with spinach, and on top of like a salted peach glaze with the squab. You know, it was a judge. You know, said you know it was flavorful. It wasn't you know it wasn't able to match up because I didn't have enough time to prepare the dishes.
I see. So you only got to do one dish while you were there.
Oh yeah, I was at the yes ma'am. I was at I stopped at the appetizer round.
Oh, that's terrible. Had you not cut your hand, though, you would
Yeah,
have.
of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. You know, it's just one of those, you know, kind of one of those little hard night type of ordeal. I mean, I wasn't really mentally focused at the time. My mom passed like a month and a half beforehand. You know,
Yeah. That was the
yeah,
first time you had been before cameras, right?
yeah, of course. Yeah, that was first time, you know, I had, you know, 20, 30 cameras on me that I said my mom, she died a month and a half before I was on the show, so
Oh,
yeah,
I'm so
she got,
sorry.
yes, yeah. So, you know, my mind was just a little bit off focus, but I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna not, you know, do it for the opportunity. So,
you
you
were
know, but
still in a
yeah,
grieving state. Yes, I
yeah, of
understand.
course. Yeah, which you know, which I was kind of hard on myself about it, you know, because I know that was better than which was performed on there, but and once I get to where I want to be, it's all gonna make sense, you know. So sometimes we go through things we don't know why we go through it or why these things happen. Then later on in life, we figure out like, oh, this happened for that.
But I can tell you who knows. God knows, because
Absolutely,
apparently that wasn't the time for you.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
And and most of the times when we try to move ourselves up on our own without him, then it falls apart.
oh no, so no,
But
yeah, now, I with me. That's the God is. That's how I even got to the show because even from the
yeah.
opportunities that I've had thus far, it's because being a lot
Oh
of
well,
focus on.
that was
Yeah,
just the
no,
devil then.
yeah, no. It was. I don't see. I don't even look at it. I don't even look at it as a devil because I look at it as just growth and development process.
No,
Something
no,
that you
no.
got
I'm
to
talking
go
about
through.
the interference
Oh,
with your
oh yeah,
success.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say I don't even look at it. I don't even look at it as a. Like I
well,
said, I
I
look at
do.
growing
But
pains.
you better look at it because
So
scriptures say, "Watch as well as pray." You got to watch the
yeah.
old Satan because he gonna always try to tear you down to success. He'll come up with something. If he can't
Oh
get to
nah.
your mind, he couldn't get to your mind. See,
Yeah.
he kind of got to your mind, got you all focused, got you nervous, and then you
Yeah.
weren't paying attention to what you were doing.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
know how
Yeah,
Satan
but
works because I'm
yeah,
71
absolutely.
years old and I done fought a lot of battles with him.
Yeah,
It
absolutely. But when I look at the overall concept, like when I like my relationship with God, like I say I look at it as a growth and development.
is
So I
growth and
look at it.
development.
Yeah.
It
So I
is.
don't. Yeah. So I see like everything you do is for a reason, and everything is for a
That's right.
divine reason. So I don't.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
give the
what
devil that much power to give him control of any experiences in my life. God give me a situation where you want me to grow and develop from it. I don't allow the devil to have power to say that, oh, you made this experience bad for me.
no.
God
Mm-mm.
hit me in a situation where I can, grow, develop, where I can continue to be humble and,
Yeah.
and grow from where I was at. So
But that's
I
what I
don't,
was meant. That's what I was
yeah,
saying. It wasn't your
hmm
time. God was saying it wasn't your time because see, the devil cannot do anything to us without God's permission. Because he
absolutely,
was his
absolutely,
angel. He was his right hand man in heaven. And then he
hmm
tried to he started a coup with some other angels, want to take over and run God's heaven. And God kicked him
hmm
out, kicked him down here.
yeah,
So, but he is still under the permission of God, you say.
yeah,
So
absolutely. So
God
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
allow
no,
anything to happen to us Well, we
Yeah,
can,
that's just awesome.
we just got to saying that the devil did it or whatever, but he had to have permission from God. So,
Mhm.
and then when God did what, that just wasn't your time. God has something
Mhm.
greater for you. That he,
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's why, and that's how I look at it, because I don't like, even when you look at the definition of success, we look at it as just like one part in, we look at, like the glory aspect, but we don't look at the, the fighting and, the growing
yeah,
pains and, and
getting
the
there,
development and all that other stuff, because it's all of this is
getting
part
there.
of the, the ultimate scope of it. You can choose to stay there if you want to look at it from like a negative perception. You can choose to if you want to mentally, but that's all your choice. If you can, if you have the faith with God, you understand it's just, a part of the process,
Yeah,
and
that's all
and
it
everything
is.
is, because like they say, Benjamin Franklin, did 101, 100 plus times before he even did the light bulbs. I mean, he
Yeah,
failed
yeah.
at it, quote unquote failed on it, but all he was doing is getting better. It's like fine wine, you get
And
better with
don't
time.
mention Einstein and his failures over 1,000
Absolutely,
times.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So and it's only a failure from the perception of others. For him, he's just he just growing. When that's
yeah,
why if you continue just to have your mindset where on 100% faith, only with God's eyes, you don't really let anything else or nobody else or any other energy sway you, because it's ultimately God that controls
mhm.
everything.
That's right. Put him first in everything we
Absolutely,
did. So now I see something behind you,
yes, ma'am.
and it has the information on there.
Oh yes, ma'am. Well, this is my contact number. This is my cell phone number, and this is our email address. Our website is also hempflavors.com. But I want to let everybody know we no longer do the THC infused. We're 100% CBD based. Our condiments, because CBD is legal through all 50 states. We do THC in legal states, but the CBD is something, the business model will be practiced throughout the 50 states.
Okay, so well, you can go ahead and talk while I type this in.
I
No, no,
understand that
go
you
back.
have a.
Move back, Chris. Chris, move
Oh, I'm
back.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm trying to put it on the
Oh,
screen.
okay.
Okay.
I was
There's
going to
some.
ask
Yeah, go
to.
ahead.
Well, I guess when I get to see your face again, I like to everybody to know about your cookbook
Yes, ma'am.
and how people can get a
Okay,
copy of it.
Chris. I got it, Chris. You
Okay.
can move
Awesome.
back.
Awesome.
Let's talk
Okay.
about your cookbook and how people
Yes,
can
ma'am.
order a copy.
Check the screen. Make sure I got that right.
Which one me?
Right here. Your phone number and
I
your
can't see it.
Gmail. Okay,
Yeah, I can't see it right now.
I got 901
Hmm.
672 5901.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I got capital HEMP as in Paul
What?
FLAVAS at gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hemp Flavas.
Yes, ma'am.
FLAVAS.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead, Sabo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, talk about your cookbook and how people can order a copy.
Yes, well, we actually now we have our e-cookbook out now. You can order that through our website, hempflavors.com. Within the next year, next May is projected for a hard copy book. The ebook has roughly 12, 14 recipes in there. Some of them are from our clients. We had a promotion where we allow any of our customers who purchase from us, we allow them to put one of their favorite recipes or favorite dishes inside of there. So this is more so for our consumers, so they can have something on wax, if you will. We have a lot of great recipe, like our stuffed chicken tenders. We have some really awesome vinaigrette salads. We got brownie recipes, pasta, you name it, it's in there. So you can check out our website, hintflavors.com, and you can most definitely purchase those. And our hard copy book, that will be between 30 to 40 recipes, all from me, things I've done before, recipes that I created throughout, the restaurants that I've worked.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So that's HEMPFLABAS.com.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I got it on the screen for them to say.
That's awesome. I really, really appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you. So now you don't have do you have a physical restaurant here now in Memphis?
Oh, well, we just work with a commissary kitchen. Yes, ma'am. We just work with it right now because we are traveling chefs. We
Oh,
travel throughout the
okay.
states. We travel. We just left from California. We go to Michigan, Alabama, Atlanta. A lot of places. So right now, the
Mhm.
brick and mortar. We've had the brick and mortar initially, but right now for this business model, this is more so. We're creating another stream. We're trying to get the individual, especially during COVID. We want people to, experience the personal self, experience inside their home. A lot of people can't go to restaurants, but they still want that great quality. So we, take the precautions for, making sure that we're sanitary. And we give customers a good experience all the way around inside their home.
All right. Well, you have a compliment. Sandra says, wow, the Food Network is so cool. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you
About
so
when
much.
you were talking about the Food Network. And I
Oh, that's
just
good.
asked the audience if anybody had any questions or any other comments. So how many people do you have on your team?
Right now we have four bodies. Me and my wife, we primarily we pretty primarily do majority of things, but we have about 17 reps that sells hemp flavors throughout the states. We have reps in Atlanta, Michigan, Detroit, California,
Oh,
Atlanta,
so how,
Florida.
how do we
Yes, ma'am.
become a rep?
What you just contact me. All of our reps we start off between 20% commission. We offer up to 30% commission, and it just depends on how you sell. We have a lot of people who get us into CBD stores, and Detroit. We have some people who's working on projects into Atlanta. So it just contacted me, via you can inbox me, text me, call me, and we can just organize and figure out things, as far as your state and how you want what you can bring to the table.
Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna do
we,
that because I was the sales rep for Hershey
oh, real
for
nice,
three
nice, nice. That's perfect.
three for 3 years,
That's
and I
good.
had a territory of 141 stores.
Oh, nice. That sounds great. Yeah, we had a
And I
woman.
know I know they still remember me.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. We actually had a rep. She kind of one upped it on us. She maximized her commission base, which was 30%, and she got a team up under her in which their cap is 20% commission. So she's basically pulling 10% commission just off of their work. Just putting things in order to
I,
her. So
I'd be
it's
I'd
a
be I'd be interested in that because I need a job.
oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We most definitely got you. We most definitely had the opportunity for you.
Cause I don't have to carry anything but information, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have any heavy boxes that I
Yeah,
have
no,
to
oh no, of
lift.
course not. Yeah, we do everything. And we actually named partners last month, but we was had a promotion 6 month promotion. Basically, who can sell the most will be able to make the opportunity to make partner. And like I say, the opportunity you don't have to do anything besides spread the word of mouth because we have a lot of people who talk about us and we want to reward those people for looking out for us. So
I'm
when
gonna,
we
I'm gonna build a team under me.
oh, also, that's how you got to do it. That's the only way. Like anytime we build a anytime we build.
I'm gonna make a commercial because I do all my production.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we just put out a we dealt the one he Endeavor did our commercial they did our
Oh,
commercial
you
and
got
photo
one?
shoots.
What
Yeah,
send it to me? Is that the one that the
absolutely.
reps use too?
Yeah, you can use that one. We have I think 2 or 3 commercials on there. We have one more coming out. We got one more
Okay.
coming out pretty soon. But I know we have at least 2 that we put out there, and we got one more that should be coming out
I
pretty
see.
soon.
That's the reason why I love to serve my community because
Mhm.
not only do I meet great people, but I also am able to um, create new opportunities for our
Absolutely.
audience. For
Yes,
our
ma'am.
audience, you see what I'm saying? Because everybody going through a hard time now,
Absolutely.
and
Yes, ma'am.
they could earn money as a rep under me just doing online work.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's exactly if we can't, pull together our resources and people, we're not going to be able to move forward, and
That's
that's
right. That's
like the
right.
whole like any form of company that we build, we build out the principle of synergy. It's like I use the time all the time I've had meeting. I say 2 + 2 = 5. Well, basically, what I'm two and you two, but I may be good by myself, you may be good by yourself, but we put it together, we can create something way bigger than we can do individually. So if we
That's true.
continue if we continue to have that mindset, with our daily goals, and opportunities, we can achieve anything. That's how all those, big pyramids got built and those statues and things like that. They didn't work individually. They put, everybody's talent, they put their aces in their places,
That's
Once,
right.
aces
Exactly.
goes in their places, then we can be able to, transform
Mm-hmm.
anything within our mental.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love it. And you sound like you are an excellent leader.
Thank you.
And you're an excellent listener. And I know that you know the rule
You know,
that you have to, in order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. So I know that you've
absolutely.
done that a lot through your life,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
that's how you became a great leader.
Absolutely, you had no choice. So for the longest, I just kept my mouth shut for the longest, just learn and
And
absorb.
learn
That's
and
that's
learn.
all. Just learn as
Yes.
much as you can. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
I am a knowledge fanatic.
That's
I
like,
like to know about everything.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
nosy.
yeah, for sure. Me too. I'm the exact same way. Ins and outs and whys. Because that give you just so much peace. Just from
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah. I love research. I love
Yes, ma'am.
research.
Absolutely, absolutely. That'll make or break you, especially nowadays. You don't do your research or due diligence. A lot of
Yeah.
things. People sting you. People sting you fast. So you gotta stay
Yeah. I
focused.
tell my audience that all the time. Listen, research it and find it and read it for yourself,
Absolutely.
because people post anything and everything on social media, these
Yes, ma'am.
platforms,
Yes, ma'am.
and they don't even know what they posting themselves because they
Yeah,
just
that's
pass
the truth.
on what somebody else said.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. You hit that on the head. You hit that
But
on the
Sybil,
head for sure.
we getting ready to sum up. Do you have any other questions for our guests
Yes.
and I?
Have you and your wife thought about having your own national cooking show?
We actually have something in the works coming up. Of course, only Miss Brandon, Miss Deborah, and Daquan. They're in the works of putting something together for us. So we've been, trying to iron out exactly how we're going to effectively do it. Right, we've been on the go for been for the last couple of months. We've been, calling it different. We have so now we're able to sit down and be able to master and be able to create the show like we're supposed to.
I got you covered. I got you covered, Chris, because the Emily Pearl Show can do paid live events.
Oh, perfect, perfect. That sounds great. That
Yeah,
sounds great.
we're red carpet divas.
I just
Oh,
no, I'm not talking about that civil. I just got approved by Facebook to host paid live events.
that sound great. That sound
Oh,
that,
okay.
yeah, that sound great.
Yeah.
We got a Valentine's Day event that coming up. That's going to be, I would love to have y'all if y'all can host or do anything like that. Have y'all come down to the
We're gonna talk about it. We got it set up and we can
yes, ma'am.
have a paid event online.
Oh yeah, that, that
Well,
that's gonna be good. But this one, the Valentine's Day, we could talk about it afterwards. But Valentine's Day is gonna be like for hopefully the COVID is gone. It's not as bad then, and everybody better come, experience it. But this one is gonna be, this gonna be something serious out here for
it's
our.
gonna
We
be
going
in a
yeah,
physical
we going
building, physical
yes, ma'am.
location.
Yes, ma'am. This is going to be at the venue at the venue at Lamar. This is going to be it's on Lamar Avenue, right off the expressway. But the venue is beautiful. We have a VIP area. We're going to have hand pass hors d'oeuvres. You're going to have about 5 6 different courses,
Oh,
wine galore. You're going to
we would
be
love to host that because
yes, man. It's going to be
we are red carpet divas.
oh, heard that. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah.
We had a red carpet bed out for everybody, flowers. It's gonna be a really really memorable
Oh,
event.
that's right down our alley. We have interviewed stars and celebrities and guests on so many
Nice,
red carpets like the Barcades and
nice.
and many others. Barcades are friends, and we have always been at their show, filmed their concerts, except for this last one they had to have it online because of
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, I can send you some clips of us.
Very
Uh,
nice, very nice. I
things.
appreciate you. That
Yes,
So
sounds
have you
good.
because we
yeah.
know what we're doing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And we
ma'am. I can
and we
believe
clean up really good for red
it.
carpet.
Heard that. Very nice, very nice.
So sure do. I have one
Yeah.
final question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What advice do you have for someone who wants to make a career as a chef?
Um, you research. You have to continue to research. Technique, research trends. and invest into yourself, invest into what you need, invest into your proper tools, and most importantly, remember why you're doing it, why you're doing it. A lot of times throughout the course of while we doing something, we kind of forget it. When it get hard, we kind of figure out why we wanted to be a chef, why we wanted to do this, why we do that. Always remember why you got into, the culinary industry, and that's what's going to give you motivation to be able to finish and accomplish whatever goals you initially started. So, just continue to stay focused. I know a lot of times it'd be hard. Sometimes you get 2, 3 orders, you expecting to sell out one day, or you try to do this, try to do that. You come on to give up. Just remember why you're doing it. And as long as you're persistent, God is always going to show up for you.
That's right.
Well,
That's
thank you.
that's the best
Wonderful.
advice.
No, thank you.
Okay, Sybil. Well, we're getting ready to do our. We just did our summit, and so Sybil, now it's time for you to give your thanks first, and then I'll give mine.
Okay, and once again, we're so happy to have Chef Chris Moore as our guest, and I hope you come back again and keep us
Absolutely.
posted on what's going on. You know where to find us,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
may God richly bless you through this holiday season, and may you be just the grand chef, the
Hey, I
emperor
appreciate it.
of the
Thank you
kitchen.
so much. Thank you.
So
I appreciate you.
I love our show tonight, and I'm so happy we got to meet you.
Thank you so much. I'm so thankful for you. Y'all allowed me to come here on your platform.
Well, you are very welcome. You have been a delightful guest and informative guest tonight, Chris.
Thank you so
And
much. I appreciate
you
you.
don't have to find us because I am going to be in contact with you before this week ends because I am serious about what I talked about
Yes,
being a
ma'am.
sales rep as well as connecting with you for your events. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. That sounds great. I look forward to the call.
All right. All right then. So listen, audience, I'm so glad that y'all tuned in. Of course, we thank you because everything that we do is for you. Because Sybil and I don't get paid. We do this from our passion for our community, for you, our audience, for our city, the 901 show. The 901 show. Where do you want to go? Want to go to the 901 show because it's hot mic, hot mic. All right. All right, then. So I want to thank our guests again. Of course, I want to thank our co-hosts of the Moses, Miss Sybil Marie Presley.
We have fun
Listen,
on the
y'all.
901.
Hey.
That's right. And listen, y'all, don't forget to get in touch with our guest tonight and patronize him because a lot of restaurants that's going to be closing up now. Stricter restrictions are coming out. Y'all know y'all love food like I do, right? And so, but it's just me. But like you guys has got the money out there. Look, that would be a great gift to give for Christmas. While we're with all that cooking, and you could just get in touch with Chef Chris Moore.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to put that number up there again so that y'all can see it right quick. Write it down, get in touch with him, and go ahead and make plans for your Christmas holiday surprise. Relax and let someone else do the cooking. I know if I could afford it, I would, but for one person, it wouldn't work for me. But those of you out there who got families, family of 4, family of 6, 7, or you're gonna have some relatives over, don't fuss. Just relax. Invite the guests. For once, why don't you act like you belong to the aristocracy?
Absolutely. That's
Like
it.
the kings
That's
and the
it.
queens, folks waiting on
Absolutely.
them, serving them.
Hmm.
Treat yourself to that just once in your life. Once in your life. Treat yourself good by calling Chef Chris Moore at Hemp Flavors. All right. And
Treat
go this
yourself
way.
to the chef.
I like that,
Awesome.
so I like that.
Awesome.
I like that's catchy. So y'all
Awesome.
go
Thank you
to
so much.
hempflavors.com and check out the website. You can contact them there as well. Correct, Chris?
Yes, ma'am. And
All right.
you can also contact us if you want anything specific for us catering and personal chef. Our personal chef page is Memories Personal Chef Event Planning on Facebook.
Okay. All right then. And so if they can't remember all of that, I can't type that fast. Can
Yeah, no
they
worries,
just
no
type?
worries.
Can they just
Yeah,
type
hemp
in?
flavors.
They can just put hemp flavors in the
Yes,
search
ma'am.
box on Facebook,
Yes, ma'am.
and you'll
Yes, ma'am.
pop up,
Google.
right?
Yes, ma'am. Google or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that good stuff.
Okay. So, one question that Sybil didn't ask: where does the name hemp come from?
It comes from the extract of the CBD. The whole plant of marijuana is called hemp.
Ah,
Yeah, yes,
that's
ma'am.
right.
So
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. So yeah, yes, ma'am. So the CBD aspect is basically the hemp is basically a play on the name to basically let you know that the CBD is associated with the sauces and the flavors that we have.
Ah, I need to try
Yes,
some of
ma'am.
that.
Oh, yes,
Hey, hey, listen,
ma'am.
you can make a real pot roast for sure.
Absolutely the best one.
I I need to
You
try
so
some of that. Hey,
that
Chris,
was a good one.
I'll try some of that, man. I will have
Hey,
I'll have a real Merry Christmas.
oh yeah, I got y'all a bottle. Whenever y'all ready, I'll have y'all a bottle. So just let me know when y'all ready. I got
Yeah,
y'all a bottle of hot
I,
sauce.
I'm definitely have to try something. How about that? What other bottle you got? I don't need hot stuff. You got
Oh yeah,
anything
no,
that's
oh
not
no. Oh, we have hot sauce, barbecue sauce, we have honey gold, we have
honey
vinaigrette.
gold? I'll take
Oh
that
yes,
one.
ma'am. Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, what kind you like? If y'all, I got whenever you want them, I'll just drop them on to you, meet you somewhere. So just let me know.
Okay. I'm gonna try one of them for my Merry Christmas because I really need to be married with that. Cause I'm not a drinker. I
Oh
don't
yeah, oh
drink
yeah,
alcohol,
oh yeah.
and,
I got you. Yeah.
that would be a
Well,
nice
be
little mix.
absolutely because a lot of we have customers with our seasons. We have customers that tell us they go to sleep on our seasons every night. They every night before they go to sleep, they hit a sprinkle of some season on their food and it helps them be able to go to sleep. So it does me. It's a really good feeling like when our customers hire us, like doing personal chef, and we go into the cabinet and we see a bottle of our hot sauce, so we see vinaigrette in their cabinets. That's a different type of feeling. So
Oh
I'm glad.
wait,
I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be able to experience and be able to
I
see
didn't
that.
know all that. That'll be
Yeah,
a that'll be a
yeah.
real honest way for me to sneak in a little Mary.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. That's exactly what we do. You sneaky and geeking.
Loving it.
Sneaky and geeking.
Well,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you so much, Chris. We have enjoyed you so much. Listen, audience, thank y'all so much for your support and continue. Our top fans that tune in to our shows every time we broadcast. We love you. And let us know, let Chris know when you contact him that you heard it on the 901 show or that you saw him on the 901
Yeah,
show.
most definitely do
Perfect.
that.
And
Yes.
y'all go ahead and sneak into that hemp like I'm gonna do.
Good to hear.
Deborah
I
Brand,
thought you already knew what hemp was.
Deborah
Oh, yes,
Brandon,
ma'am.
Deborah Brandon says hello.
Hey.
Somebody just one of our fans in our audience.
Okay.
Do you know
Oh
her
yeah,
personally?
she's from the 901 Union Network.
Hi there, Deborah. Nice to meet
Okay.
you. All right. Well, listen, thanks so much again, Chris.
Thank you so much
But
for having me.
all good things do have to come to an end, and our audience are used to it. But we're gonna have you back. We know
Awesome.
you're busy now with the holidays, because I'm gonna hook up and be busy with you.
Okay. Come on with it.
So then we'll have you back in 2021.
Great,
But
great, great.
I'm gonna hook up with you and get busy with you so I can make me some Christmas bucks. Okay.
Perfect. Sounds great. Sounds great to hear.
And I'll
Let's do
help
this
you.
thing.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank
So
you.
much.
We
Love
appreciate
y'all.
you. Love you
Happy
too.
Always
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
We love you. But remember, God loves you more. All right. That's our time. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show.